Organ harvesting is one of the forms of human trafficking. Organ harvesting takes place in many parts of the world, and the reason for this is that there is a huge shortage of organs in the world. I don't know if you know this or knew this, but it is actually illegal to sell an organ. Okay, so a lot of people who are in financial um, situations or in dire financial situations might think that that is a solution to perhaps sell one of your organs, okay, to pay off your debt. So here's what happens. There's a lot of countries in which it is like against their belief system to donate organs. Vietnam is one of these countries. So in Vietnam, they have a belief system or religious belief that you must, when you pass away, you must actually have the same organs that you were born with. So there's no organ donors in that country. Okay, so how do they obtain organs for people who actually needs a transplant or an organ or in need of an organ? Um, it often happens mostly that people who need organs from these countries go, they travel to developing countries, and then they are in the developing country. In the developing country, there is a team of a syndicate who works with medical personnel and at a great amount of money to sell these organs to people who are in need of the organs. So in South Africa, we also have the Tissue Act, the Human Tissue Act that deals with that, and it is illegal in South Africa to sell human tissue of any kind, whether it be organs or any other human tissue. So you may not sell human tissue, you may donate your organs or whatever the case may be. So then what happens is you decide you need money and you travel to another country and you're going to sell one of your kidneys. Okay. And then what happens is you have a bona fide idea of you're going to make some money because you want to pay for your mother's debt or your father's debt or whatever, but here's the catch. You never come back because once you get intertwined into these networks, how would you know if they actually sedate you and they take your organ out? You are now under sedation. You are basically, um, how are you going to know that you're going to wake up? How are you going to know when you wake up that that all your organs are still there? Let's just start there. But that's if you wake up. So the danger when it comes to organ harvesting is, firstly, it's illegal. So you can't go to the police, okay? Secondly, they might take more than the organ that you felt okay parting with. There are two teachers who had gone missing in Vietnam, and we do think that these two teachers, South African teachers, they were recruited by an American lady. That was the last person who had contact with them, and they disappeared after that. And because of Vietnam's belief system, Gift of the Givers in South Africa actually precluded that. They are pretty sure that these two young South African teachers disappeared because they were absorbed by this trafficking syndicate for their organs. So when you are approached by anyone to go and teach in Taiwan or to go and be an au pair in a different country or whatever the case may be vigilant and be very, 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 tuned in. We had a case in South Africa of a young woman. She was actually from the UK. Okay, she was not South African, and she had just graduated. She had basically celebrated on her Facebook, Instagram, whatever account, saying, "Oh yay, I'm now a graduate of the School of Business." I don't want to say too much about the country she came from or even the town because she wants her identity protected. But what then happened was she was approached by a company in South Africa that actually sent her a job offer saying, "We've been looking for someone like you for such a long time and we would love for you to come and work in our country." And they asked her for a CV, made her an offer on a business letterhead that looked completely above board. She was given money. They actually transferred a whole lot of money into her account because you must remember they're going to make so much money off of you that to transfer 100,000 rand into your account is absolutely nothing, because you're going to have, if it's sex trafficking, you're going to have sex with 40 or 30 odd clients a day, so you're going to be raped 30 times. It's actually horrible. And she got onto the plane, came to South Africa. She was picked up by a shuttle, taken to this amazing guest house, said to her, go and have a shower. When you're done, come out. We'll have a talk. We're going to show you where you're going to work, everything. She got into the shower. When she got out of the shower, got dressed. And then when she wanted to open her room door, the door was locked. And then she was like, what is going on here? And then she went to the window, and then she opened up the curtains to see what was going on the side. And she saw there was bars in front of the window, and she realized, yeah, okay, she's locked in. And from there on, she was trafficked. So this is a real story. This woman I'm speaking about was in Gauteng. She was trafficked for many years. She struggled for many years to get out of the system of human trafficking. She was raped, she was enslaved, she was kept drugged. And this was just because of an innocent, joyous post where she said, I'm so happy, I'm a business graduate now. And she was made a job offer via the internet, which she acted on. So the Human Trafficking Helpline, I'm going to give the number later on as well, 0800 222 777. They can actually vet a company for you if you want to go and work in another country. Make sure that you are vigilant. Human trafficking happens in South Africa. It happens here. In our suburbs, in our towns, here among us.